Hello everyone, my name is Daniel and I'm just a casual racer, and today I'm going to be showing off our new Hotlapping challenge servers that have launched for all of our insider members over at Authentic Simulation. And so scroll down, we're on the website right now. It's $2.99 a month to join as an insider member on Discord or through Patreon, and you can get links here. Just click on them. This is just the website. It's relatively new, just launched within the last couple of months as well. And if you go to the leaderboard page, you will see here we have the Hotlapping leaderboards. Right now there's just the one, that's this St. Petersburg. We're using the Formula Force, and I got some lap times here currently at the top. I would love to see if anyone can knock me off. And then of course, if we go to the Authentic Simulation community, you're going to see here that if you have go down, if you're a member, you will see Steam Link, and you're going to follow these instructions here, and this is how you're going to link your account to get whitelisted. This is going to be something that we're going to be using for a lot of different servers and things like that, for our Portugal map, for traffic rush, arcade type, rushing through traffic, high score servers, and then of course for our Hotlapping challenge servers. Right now you can see that we have two servers, a US and an EU one, and they both go, the scores are still sent to the same database. This just helps with latency things and just like that. So we have both an EU version and a US, so if you're in Europe or in the United States, that'll work. So if I click on, let's leave Discord, I've already whitelisted myself, and we're gonna jump in to Content Manager here, and we are going to join. Alrighty, we've loaded in here. Let's adjust our setup a little bit. Better acceleration, drop that gear ratio. Drop the rear tires. Pressures by 1, go to 5 liters. Euro, increase the front by a little bit. Front roll bar up in the front, down in the rear. And let's give this a go. So we are in our 2025 Formula Force car. This is an F4 car here that we've developed, and so we're going to be seeing what kind of laps we can put together here. I had a pretty, as you can see, my best lap time is saved to this database, and so that automatically comes back up whenever I load in. You'll see my active rank. If you were to start off, you'd have nothing for best lap, and then as you improve, you'd actually see both your lap time would improve, and that's saved in the best lap part of the UI, and you'd also see your rank go up as well. So it's something we've wanted to incorporate to, give it kind of a game factor and engagement, to have some fun while you're setting some hot laps. And then of course on the website we're going to add, once this challenge wraps up, which this one should have already wrapped up at the end of last month, but still working on adding support for the statistics and things. So if you finish on the podium, one of the fastest 3 laps, you're going to get a podium finish. If you have the fastest lap of the monthly challenge, then you're going to get a victory. And so kind of create some engagement, right? We want to, insider supporters, insider members, give us that extra cash to do some of these really cool fun projects. And we want to grow that side of the business, and one way to do that, and one way to reward all of you, is to give you guys some really cool things to participate in, some really cool cars and tracks to enjoy, and stuff like this is just a part of that. This Hotlapping challenge, I think, can be a really fun part of the Authentic Simulation community. And hopefully you guys that are insider members will enjoy participating in this. We got quite a few people who have done it, as you saw on the leaderboard, and there could be a whole lot more people participating in this on a regular basis. And like we said, we want to change it up every month. We think most people will find a weekend or an hour and an evening sometime each month to sit down and enjoy driving and seeing what kind of lap time they can set. And we're going to rotate through different tracks and cars that we're working on that our insiders have members have access to. Alrighty. Really enjoy this circuit here at St. Petersburg. Our Detroit track is getting a major update, and so that is going to be the next circuit. And then I'm not quite sure what we're going to do for a car. Easiest choice would just be to stick with the Formula Force again, but we may also stick maybe a street car, or we'll take a look at some things and see what we want to put on there. But don't be too surprised if it's just the Formula Force again, just this time at the Detroit street circuit. And that street circuit has had a ton of buildings added and stuff, and I'm going to do a video, and we'll have a trailer out, you know, showing that off here shortly. Alrighty. But, yeah, just really fun new thing that we've wanted to create for all of you. Definitely something, too, that we want to expand. You know, there's some fun stuff we're working on for some of our clients in terms of, you know, traffic rush scoring and arcades and leaderboards for sim racing lounges. And so that's where some of this technology we're working on in the background is getting funded. And then bringing that to you guys once it's ready and kind of ready for a public release is something I'm looking forward to. We got some pretty cool stuff in the pipeline. I don't think we're going to have that fast of a lap here. Number 7. And you'll see, you know, our current time's higher, so it's not going to be any better than our best lap. But, of course, talking and driving and stuff, don't have quite enough time here to dial in and do a hot lap. But I did want to let you guys see everything. I think this track is coming along quite nicely as well. Once we get Detroit out, we'll take another look at St. Petersburg as well. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video, but most of all, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week.